Hello! Hello, everyone. It is Wario Land time. And I'm your host, Elevated. We're going to get started in just a minute. I'll just give a super quick chat about the lore of this game. Shouldn't take long because I guess the most stuff I'll be talking about will be tricks and certain things in the game and how it's played. But yeah, so this is Wario Land Super Mario Land 3. So you guys might remember way back in the day there was a Super Mario Land 1 for Game Boy. And then there was a 2, which is also very cool. I love that game. At the end of 2, yeah, yeah, he does. Yeah, most of you guys remember. So at the end of 2, Wario gets kicked out of Mario's castle, and he's pissed about it. So he decides, the basic gist of this game is that he decides to go to Kitchen Island, where the brown sugar pirates live, and steal a bunch of money, also steal like steal back a stolen princess, golden Princess Peach statue, which he intends to sell back to Mario for the price of a castle. He wants his own castle, and he's pissed he got kicked out. So that's the lore. This game is a lot of fun. We're about to get going, so I'll count us down. Let me get this timer going. So the game starts when I go down this file C pipe here. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Rice Beach. So there's 6 worlds or levels, and this is Rice Beach. Little thing I'm doing. It's okay that I got hit. No worries. Little thing that I'm doing is holding up to jump. It actually makes you jump much higher than if you weren't holding up. You can see that you can see his hand going in the air sometimes. Ending like right there. So that's the first thing. That's until we get our jet hat, which is coming right up. So that's the movement. You can't even get a jet hat here in this level, so being small isn't a big deal unless I were to die. You'll also notice that I got exactly 10 coins. That is by design. The funny thing is that, so this game, like I mentioned in the lore, you know, Wario is traditionally, he's into money. Much the same way Niccolo in Legend of Mana is. And our goal, if you were playing this game casually, would be to rack up as much money as possible. As you can see there, it keeps a tally on all of our money. Also keeps a tally on treasures that we get. But oddly enough, in this speedrun, we are trying to keep the least amount of money, because at the end of the game, they tally up all your money, and you can imagine how long that would take. Because it literally counts down, you know, from 1 million or whatever you have all the way down to 0, and it takes forever. So in this game, when you get 10 coins, you get a throwable coin, which is really cool. You can use it as a weapon, which we will do. You can, most of the time the levels need 10 coins to get out of, because I'll show you at the end of this one, for instance. Now, I accidentally got 12 because I'm talking, but at the end of this level, I'll show you guys why you need 10 coins a lot of times. Essentially, you're going to get rid of that coin doing this right here. And you notice I have 2 coins left because I screwed up. So, ideally, like say in a task run or in a perfect run, you end with 0 coins. It is possible. And so part of learning this route, I'm not the best runner, but I do love the game. But part of this route is knowing how to get 10 coins. And honestly, there's some wiggle room, I think, in that. I think as long as you can get them fast, there's lots of opportunities to get them. And some runners do some stuff that seems a little harder than I want to try yet. So I've come up with some of my own ways to get the 10 coins. Others I do just use what other runners do. Like, for instance, this is a really good one that I did not come up with. There's 9. And the reason we didn't get 10 is because we have an unavoidable coin right here in an optimal run. And now we have 10 exactly. So this is ideal. You can see that we can throw the coin. Coinless runs, right? We're gonna end poor. Spoiler. It's true. Okay, another little thing. Notice how Wario is walking right there. Try to pay attention as we play this game. Every single level will end that way with him walking to go get the money counted, right? So pay attention because he is going to slowly speed up throughout the game until he's pretty dang fast. Not in the game itself, but just right at the end there. And you'll see what I mean, and I'll point it out again. The other thing is, just wearing this jet hat, which is kind of like the big broken part of this game that we use, we pretty much try to stay in the jet hat the entire time. By the way, I didn't mention it, but this is no major skips. It's different than any percent. There are some glitches allowed, and I will try to do some glitches, but for the most part, there are some things that you can't do. I don't know exactly everything, but I know you can clip, which is really cool, so you'll see me try to clip some things here and there. Now, if I wasn't in a marathon, I would try to do something right now. I would jump on this guy here, and if you do it right, you could do a big jump over this wall and skip that part entirely. Oops, and that's okay. Okay, so first thing is, if you die, reset right away. That's the best thing to do. That way you keep your jet hat. And I will be pointing out where other jet hats are. Oops. In case you lose a hat, you can go pick up another one real quick. It's very handy. Let's see if I can keep from dying this time. Probably just so, like, as a kid, this was one of the first, when I got a Game Boy, it was like, because I never got a NES, but I did get a Game Boy later, and it was, I think it was the first game I bought. It was either Final Fantasy Legend or this, and I just fell in love with it. I think one of the things that I really liked about it was, it had really strong platforming gameplay, but I liked just the aesthetically how the sprite is a lot bigger than most platformers, or Mario platformers specifically. I just thought the artwork was cool. Like, look how big the sprite is. It's just unique. So I think just enjoying the game as a kid got me into it. It was either I can't remember. I was trying to think the other day if Legend of Mana or if this was my first game I learned. It was one of these two. I'm sure I was thinking about both of them. Let's try this again, and hopefully we don't die. If you die, we're just going to try to reset real quick. The reason I died last time is I tried to do something that was just better. You can see me clipping right there a little bit. Clipping is a nice way to get through tight spots. Sometimes you can clip through spikes and whatnot, and where it seems like you would die, but you don't. Now this is one of those levels, I'm not even sure in tasks how they do it, if they can do it at all, but some levels it's really challenging, like that one, to get 10 coins, because you gotta break those blocks. Okay, now you see when we have extra coins how it takes Wario a little longer there. That's so, like, if you have 0, you just pop right back out, and it's really nice. Okay, we're at the final boss. Final boss. But the boss at the end of this rice beach. Got 10 coins, so I can do this. I did use it as a weapon there. World record of Riot. Dude, I got a long way to go. I'm third place in this, so it's actually a pretty large span of time between third and second and first, so I got a lot of work to go. This guy's super easy. We're just going to hit him once, twice, 3 times. Anyways, the hat is broken. You can go like this forever. Normally I would split here. Yeah, there's a few bosses. My bane of my existence, I'll show you, it's this bird. Also the ghost. The bird and the ghost are pretty rough. I'll show you guys. You know, hopefully I'll be all amped up and do okay. I love this level. We're in another world. Now you see how I'm above the clouds? You gotta do that. If you don't, you're not gonna make this. There's 6. Got our 10. It feels good when you do get the 10 that you, you know, just exactly 10. Pretty nice. Riot it is. Yes, sounds like it's for sure Riot. This is my favorite level, I think. I don't know, I'm just partial to water levels, and this has a lot of water. I like the music. It's fun. I think you guys will like this level too. There's some cool stuff coming up. Mount Teapot. Yeah, the world record holder for this game is Black. I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of him. He is amazing. Pretty much holds world records or top 3 spots in all the games he runs, and he runs a bunch of hard games. But he is a legit dude. I suggest you go check him out. I think it's Black SR. And if you speedrun, you more than likely have heard of him. I can't believe he doesn't run Legend of Mana, but I don't think he does. We have 1 too many coins, but that's okay. We can fix that. You can also get 20 coins if it's easy for you, and then just get rid of 10, you know? Whatever. Get rid of all you want. You just can't, you gotta get rid of them in powers of 10, so I'm not gonna fool around, whatever. I don't care. I'm not gonna try to make 20, I'm just gonna get going. You know, I figure it's faster to just end than to try to get that and do all that, blah, blah, blah. Now, hopefully you've been noticing that Wario's speeding up a little bit, and it's not quite as noticeable now, but as we get like halfway, you're gonna really know. I don't know, maybe. These guys are pretty rough. We'll see them again. If they get on you, they stick to you and blow up. You can get rid of them, though. It's not the end of the world. You usually have to, like, rub up against something, like a wall or another enemy or something like that, and they will kind of pop off onto that thing. Oh, great question, Rua. So, there is, and we will get to see some, actually. Check it out, guys. Extra hat right there, just in case something bad were to happen. So those, and we need these. Okay, we got our 10. So, hats. You start out with, if you're a big Wario, you have like just a pith helmet type thing. Nothing special, but you can do more with that. Right there, dragon hat. That's pretty sweet. Like, you can breathe fire with your nostrils. Oh, I almost messed up pretty bad right there. So we got exactly 10 coins. That's good. What else? The other one, so the jet hat is like the best one. I think there's only one more, or maybe two. I can't remember, but the one I for sure know about is a spiked version of the pith helmet that allows you to stick into the top of blocks and buildings. I mean, blocks and ceilings. Maybe I'll show it off, because if I lose my hat, which is very likely to happen, I might utilize another hat. Because when you lose your hat, you become small, and so you're more vulnerable to one death. So I usually try to grab another hat as quickly as possible. This level is really awesome, but it's challenging. I hope I can get it on the first try. Let's see how I'm trying not to trying to stay moving, but I'm trying to not get hurt by these guys when I jump. They're all up in my way. Trying not to get hit by their spears. And when you jump like that on a crouch, you're trying not to accidentally jump back up to the level above and having to start over. It's kind of annoying. So I lost a hat. I'm not worried. I knew that might happen because there's one right here, so I'm not, like, super worried about it. You can see how, like, I don't want to lose my hat. I'm like, oh! It's just, it sucks to lose it. This is another one where I'm not super great at getting just 10. Oh, I can't believe that happened. That really sucked. But I'd rather lose that hat. Yeah, this is a bad place to lose it. I would rather lose that hat now than later in the end of the game. Basically, in the first 5 levels, if you lose the hat, not a big deal. If you lose it in the 6th level, it's a little more stressful. There's a weird, like, I don't know what it is. There's some sort of grace period, or like, you know, like cooldown time after you pop the 10 coin, to where, like, it takes forever to get it to come back up immediately. Okay, gosh, I hope I can find myself a hat. Normally, I'd just be flying with my hat right here. I'd clip right here above that guy. So since I don't have that hat, I'm doing the jump. That really helps me move as fast as possible. And I'm holding up and forward at all times. Yeah, did you see that star? That was a really great, really fun part. There's more of those coming up. So I happen to know I don't need any coins at all in this level, because some levels, so the strat here really is to have the hat, but some levels don't. Some levels have these blocks, much like you would see in Super Mario 3, or I mean Super Mario World or whatever. So you'll notice that after we hit that block, this happens. It'll change the terrain in some levels, you know. Another jet hat, exactly. Catching up on chat. Yeah, it's like a super hype moment when you know where a jet hat is, close to where you just lost one. Okay, here we are. Second boss. Now I know there's a jet hat here, so I'm pretty excited. Okay, here's an example. Do you guys see? I made it get off there. That wasn't the best. But jumping on top of them is like a nice way to go about it. There's a jet hat right here, and I'm hoping I don't, you know, even if I were to get small right there, I'd still get it. There we go. Here we go. We don't need these 7 coins. It's kind of unfortunate that we have them. We're gonna, without any, there's no way around it. We're gonna get a bunch of coins right here, so. Oops. Shoo! That was close. Now you see how when I fly over, I can get that coin a little faster? That's the only way I know how to do it. This boss is real easy. Bam, done. Now when the coins start to fall, you can jump in the lava. And you won't die. It'll immediately, it's a little trick to get the thing to... Yeah! He's done. Dundee. So fast! Yeah. Yeah, he's not very challenging. This is one of the challenge bosses. We have, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we have lava, a wall of lava or something dangerous headed straight for us. We gotta get out of here. Can't stop moving. Now when you see these, how I broke them, bam, like that, that's because I held down as I jumped up. A little trick. Another one of those stars, Rua. They're so much fun. Makes that area a lot easier. And I use a coin as a weapon here. Oops, except it didn't work. Instead, I took damage. I don't remember what's next. We're at 32 coins. Not too bad. Oh, you know what? Ooh, I feel like I almost need to go grab a hat. It would have sucked if I had died right there. If you hit select, you leave. This should be a lot easier. Got some really hard parts coming up. This level is extremely challenging. There's a few levels in this that are super rough. So here again, we want to get our coins. I might mess it up, but I should get close to 10. Not 10 exactly. Except I'm afraid there might be a fireball. Sometimes there's fireballs out of nowhere. Like that. So if you are off at all, like if you've stopped or slowed down at all, you might come face to face with a fireball right to the dome. Thanks, Rua. Yeah, that went pretty well. Yeah, it went. Okay, now this is one of those. Oh boy, I'm gonna start over because timing matters, and bear with me. This is a hard level. Seems easy now, but see how I clipped there a little bit. Now see, I already screwed up because I slowed down. Yeah, that's okay though. We almost got the coins we need, so that's good. So I messed it up, but it's okay. At least dying is the worst. Like, that's what we really don't want to do is die. And the thing is great is I have my coins. Almost got killed there. Have my coins, and look at that. Oh, snap. You don't want to go down too far or you will fall off and it sucks. So the optimal way is to, I wish I could show it off. It's just super hard. Optimal way is to fly pretty much the whole way. It's pretty sweet when it's done well. He runs around the in-game pillars so fast. Yeah, okay, so you noticed it, Rua. You see how much faster it is in the beginning of the game? It's so fast. Wait till we get to World 6. This is going pretty well. I've only died once or twice. That's not bad. A deathless run, of course, is going to get you your really good times. I've never had a deathless run yet, but maybe one day. Oops. But, you know, the great thing is that dying in this game isn't so bad because you can always reset. It does waste time, but not as bad as not having the jet hat. So we need 3 coins. And we did it. I can't remember what my PB run was. My PB run was 45 or 46 minutes. I can't remember the exact number. And I was pretty happy with it. There's a lot to improve, but and there was a lot of glitches I didn't go for. There's some really hard ones that people don't go for. This is another really hard level. Yeah, there's some super hard glitches. There's actually one glitch that's totally badass. And the only person that pulled it off in a run is Black. If you look at his world record, no major skips run, dude. So impressive. It's not a marathon safe trick, I'll tell you that much. I don't remember what happens here. Oh yeah, we got some fireballs. We're gonna clip here, do you see? Oh, this is a tight spot, dude. We're making it, though. We're making it, actually. It's going okay. We just can't die right here. Soft lock, I'm not sure. Oof. Okay, so now here, it's almost better that I don't kill him. I mean, I don't actually know what the thing is. I'm not missing intentionally. I've missed the first 2 opportunities to give him damage. But the thing about this bad guy is he will, if he could break one of the blocks below me, then I can do that same lava trick where as soon as, okay, perfect. So that's good. 1. So at least now when he dies, I can jump in the lava, that's a good thing. Oh, that sucks though. Oh! One more, you guys. Can we do it? One more and we jump in the lava. Getting tight though. Holy moly. Oh man, this is unfair, dude. Give it to me. Got him. Oh my god, that was so clutch. I cannot believe it. I thought I was gonna die. But I lost my hat. Okay. I need to get my hat back. Okay, we're on to World 3, I believe. 1, 2... No, we're on to World 4, dude. We're over halfway done. Yeah, it was very risky. Yeah. Now, I'm without a hat, but there is a hat later if I can just hang in there. This is where, in the game, this is where it's like starts to get more and more annoying to lose your hat. You can see we just got the regular old pith helmet here, nothing special. Okay, here's our hat. That sucks. A lot of runners, if they have an extra coin, they'll just hold it up in the air and they'll hold it up in the air as they enter the door so that it doesn't count. Oh, I messed you up. Oop, that wouldn't have done it. Yeah, me too, Jay. Yeah, true. Thankfully we can clip with this hat. By the way, I think the reason that we can clip so much with this hat is its hitbox. Something about the hitbox, I think is what I heard. This part stinks. It's not a very good method. There's a jet hat right over here too if you need one, which I do. I think it's right here. Yeah. Alright, we're moving right along. And look how fast Wario is compared to when we started, dude. Wish he could walk that fast in the game. Well, we're not concerned with that, though, because, he can fly faster than that, I guess. I'm not sure, Jay. That's a great question. Yeah. There's a lot I don't know about it, but I know there's a jet hat right there, by the way, too. I would be interested to learn some of that stuff because it's very cool. There's a part coming up that I'm hoping to show off that might, if you're a developer or into graphics and coding and all that, you might get a hint at how this game is built. So that'll be cool. Hopefully I can pull it off without dying. Oops. The graphics look all weird and broken, like you're not where you're supposed to be. Anyways, I'm having a lot of fun. This game, I just really enjoy it. Like, I like it casually as well, but the speedrun's so cool when you find out about the hat. By the way, there's a jet hat right there if you need one. Oops. Yeah, sometimes when you stand in front of a door... Oh, Jesus. That was not good. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do here. But either way, sometimes when you stand in front of a door, and you try to jump right away, it doesn't really work because, you go right... You're holding up, you know? And so you just end up going right back into the door. It's kind of annoying. Oops. Yeah, as long as you have the jet hat, right? Right now I'm not having a lot of fun, especially since this is the bane of my existence. See, sometimes it won't let me throw a coin either when I'm done. Yeah, the movement is so much fun. It's very satisfying. God, we're going fast. Very satisfying to use that jet hat all over the place. Yeah, thanks. That's like the second save, like, risky save. But dude, we're moving along. Because, we're over halfway through and we're at 35. That's pretty good. We're on 5 of 6, actually. So, we need a jet hat. I ain't even playing around. I'm gonna go get me a jet hat right away by hitting select. Wait. Can we not get out of this now? That's bad. So we'll just have to find a jet hat another way. Oh, there is a jet hat here. Cool, man. No worries. This isn't just as good a place to get one. We just need to hold on to it and not lose it. I swear I never have a jet hat in this area. Like, never. Now, you gotta be careful, because when those spiked balls hit, they kind of paralyze you for a bit, so if you're not expecting that, they'll roll you right over. But I guess they can't do that when you're in the water, so that's kind of cool. But it will affect your jump. If you're, like, ready to jump, and, you know. Now, let's get some more coins just in case. I don't want to be hating it later. Here's our hat, thank goodness. That'll help us out with the rest of the run. Throw a coin in there and then, bam! We are really moving in this treasure area. Yeah, I think I know what part you're talking about. It looks really scary. So this is pretty much all in the air. I'm pretty sure we don't need any coins. I hope so. I can get some here in a minute anyways, but it's too dangerous to get them right here. Yeah, I screwed up. It's alright, though. At least if we did need them, we'd have them. I forgot that this is one of those exclamation blocks. Ah, maybe now we can leave. By the way, we got Jay question mark in chat. I think, Jay, your runs are up next, huh, dude? 3 pretty sweet runs, 2 of which are Game Gear, I believe? Always love the handheld runs. Nice. Okay, so this is one of those levels where there are some crazy glitches that I don't try, which basically it's some out-of-bounds stuff. I'll probably try them one day, especially if I'm trying to, if I get second, and that's gonna be the only way that I get first is by finally buckling down and doing those, you know? Basically, you can just stay up here in the air. Basically, I'm just double tapping B. Yeah. I remember having Aladdin as a kid. Do you remember that game? Aladdin and Mega Man. I don't remember what other ones. Yeah. Yeah, I just played the one on GG. Well, since I have all these dang coins, or I mean, since I have 1 coin, Prince of Persia Elements, yeah. I just remember loving that game. My brother had it. I would always steal it. Two more levels in this area. Now, this level is rough. And, but if I can pull it off, I'm going to try to show off a cool glitch. Kind of being a little careful here. It's pretty easy to die right here and lose your hat. We do need 10 coins, but it's not hard to get. I'm going to go a little slow here, too. If you're boss, you can really get in here easy and quick, but not me. Woo! Okay, here we go. Fingers crossed. We got it. We got it, guys. We got it. Marathon love. Marathon hype. Oh yeah, so Rua, there's any percent, glitchless, no major skips. I can't remember. That's the top 3, I would say. Yeah, wasn't that crazy, Jay? I figured you would get a kick out of that because you're more into coding and development and whatnot. Yeah, those graphics were messed up, huh? I'm so glad that worked out. I wanted to showcase that because it's cool. There's a lot of stuff like that in the game, and so if you can master all those, then you can get world record. Yeah, for sure, Rua. That was some hype. I'm really excited. Like, I was afraid to mention it at first. I was like, oh, I don't want to mention it and not get it, because it's gonna suck. Took a chance. Yeah, Mario Land 2 is also crazy broken. Have you guys ever watched a Mario 2, a Mario Land 2 speedrun? It will knock your socks off, dude, in any percent. Ho, ho, ho. Holy moly, dude. Yes, yes, true. Well, I only know so many. So I showed off that one. That's one of the more impressive ones. What else? I'm trying to think what else is coming up. Basically, if you hold forward, or you hold the direction that you're flying, it helps with like a seamlessness. If you don't, there's more of like a stop-start. Like that. Yeah, so you saw that. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know exactly, dude. That run is crazy. I mean, if I did... I'm not really into that type of stuff. I mean, I think it's cool, and I like watching it. I think if I learned Super Mario Land 2, I would do 6 golden coins. I would do like a glitchless or something, probably. That's why I picked this no major skips, I think. It wasn't as nutty as the any percent. But any percents are growing on me. You know? Because I switched from glitchless to any percent and Minish Cap, and it's pretty cool. Oh, dude, I'm glad I didn't need any coins. It's just daunting at first, you know? Yeah, this game's pretty unique. It's pretty sweet. I don't know many other games like it. I really like it. Okay, now it's starting to get hard. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Oh my god, I should have died there. I should have totally died. Now I gotta be careful. I'm not home free yet. I knew it. Right when you think you're home free. And I messed up my coins, but it's better than dying. Alright, we did it. Okay, this boss is hard. I hope I do okay. Or I'll put it this way. I am not very good at this boss. Usually. Tonight, it's going pretty well. Yay, we're doing well, dude. Uh-oh. If he hits you, you can see that he, wow. That's some marathon shit. Also, I like doing this. You can't do it on all the levels, but this boss level you can. Heck yeah, you guys. Man, this is going pretty well. Had some rough runs the past couple nights, but this feels really nice. So now we're on the last level. We only have 81 coins. What are we going to be able to buy with 81 coins, you guys? Okay, we have got to hold on to our jet hat, and I ain't even playing. I've heard people say, hold on to your hat. Oh, now you know what? Oh, you see what I'm saying? I'm gonna reset. Reset, because it's just not worth it. But I always forget to get my 10 coins. I might just have to be safe here. Oh, that's right. Let me get my coins and then be safe. Where are you? Looking for a place to get high up. Here we go. We did it. Holy moly. I was afraid we weren't going to get it. Oh, but we're not out of the woods yet. Oh, that was so close. Holy smokes. We made it, though, dude. Best ending. That's right, there's a best ending. I forgot all about that. Yeah, there's also 100%, I forgot to say. Dude, let me just say. This run is about 40 minutes to an hour. It doesn't cover anything, dude. There's so many hidden levels and keys and all kinds of cool stuff in this game. After you do certain things, you go back and the level will look totally different, you know? No! I'm gonna try to clip. But this level's way easier with this hat. Okay, you see how well, I'm supposed to be able to bend down to break things quicker. Honestly, I feel like the fire hat would be pretty useful here if you didn't want the jet hat afterwards so much. No, I've never 100%ed it. Be fun, though. Be fun to do casually. There is a hat up here, I believe. But, it's a dangerous spot, so I'm glad I don't have to go for it. It's right there to my left. Glad I didn't jump there. And for Rua, the star. Got exactly 10 coins. How did that work out? Here we go. Watch us not need any coins. I'm always terrified of falling off here. Guess I could fly over, but I'm nervous. Because if I hit the wall and bounce off and die in the lava, I'm going to be super frustrated. I'm not sure what other runners do here. Probably jump. Now, there is a jet hat there, which is nice. Also, hopefully I can show off something real quick. I'm not going to show it off. But there is a place coming up where I can clip those things. I'm too nervous to do it now. It's just such a tight spot. You probably can fly for the ladders. My concern is that I haven't practiced it enough, and if I don't grab the ladder perfectly on the other side, I'm gonna hit the wall, bounce off, and hit lava and die, I think. So I decided not to do that this time. And 2 more levels, you guys, and we're done with this game. What happens here? Oh, yeah. Can't remember if we need any coins. Better grab some when I can. I think I grab them in here. Not here, but coming up. Okay, here we go. Well, should I try it? Yeah, well. Let's reset. But you guys see what I'm talking about. That was pretty cool. I might try it again. I mean, like I said, my PB is 46, I think. I gave myself an hour because I know how hard it is in a marathon. So it looks like we're going to be sub 1 hour if we stop making mistakes like I just did. This level is actually badass. I just learned a new trick on this level. I might try to do it. There's actually 2 cool things I could do in this level that would be fun. See, it's like I would do this cool thing, but this guy's coming up. That's so annoying. I can't remember what world record people do. I'm just gonna do this for safety, and I'll do the other cool thing. Oh, I don't have any fins though. That's what I gotta get now. Right here. We gotta watch out. See me clipping that up there. Oh, I didn't get it. I got it yesterday. One more time. One more time or I'm not gonna get my sub 1 hour. Yeah, totally. It's scary, man. It's spoopy. It's really satisfying and it's fun when you see it pulled off or when you pull it off yourself, even on like second try. But right here, if I wasn't so scared, I would just run and clip, fly clip through all those things. It's really cool. I did it yesterday and it was a lot of fun, but I'm already gonna try this other thing. Right, for sure. That's a good point, Rua. It's not like it's a serious, like, it's not like I'm gonna submit this or anything, right? Marathon fun. Bum, bum, bum. I don't remember what I did yesterday. It's the same thing where you just go, go, go. You don't wanna fool around at all. Come up here. Oop, that didn't work. God, I thought I jumped. Well, that was alright. It's not really... I need to practice. I wanted to do it, but I wasn't even sure I could remember how to do it. Right. Alright, here we go. Okay, last level, you guys. So let's do this upright. If I keep the hat, that's the best thing of all. Like, that would be the fastest and coolest boss fight. Oh, I forgot I do need some coins. Well, kind of. Hey, there's some coins. Yeah, right? Way too many. Got it, guys. Well, that was fun. Here we go, guys. We should be able to do this sub 1 minute, I hope. We have a minute and a half. I mean, sub 1 hour. We have a minute and a half to kill this boss. It's only gonna take like 5 seconds. Yeah, he's silly, yeah. I'm probably not gonna be able to split in time because I'm running it or whatever, but damn. That's it. Okay, so now comes the fun part. Now we get to see what we get for 100 coins or whatever. Woo! GG. Thanks, Jay. The genie? Yeah, right? So here's the golden statue. But check this out. This is the statue we wanted, and look who's gonna come and take it away from us. That is such a dick move. After all that work. Usually Wario is the person that's a jerk, right? A cheeseburger? Right? $1. A McDouble. Mario is now the villain. Well, and I wanna, I have interest in Wario Land 2, 3, and 4. Is it 4? No, 3. 2 and 3. I don't remember. 3, is it 3 the ones that's so badass? Game Boy Advance? Anyways, it'll be interesting to see what the story is like in the continuations. 4, yeah. Those guys are due, that community is due a new game, dude. They need to come out, I think they're wanting jonesing pretty hard for a new Wario game. So A through O there, if you were to get all the treasures in the best ending or whatever, you could cash all those in. So there's the big one bag of money. If we were doing best ending, we would have a stack of money all the way up to the top of the screen. Okay, 4 is what's up. 4 looks so cool. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, Jan Ceruzzi, yeah. I'm a big fan. I mean, I can't run it, but I watch people running it, and it looks so much fun. So this is what we got, guys. Can you believe it? Got a birdhouse. That's what our, after all this work. Right, Wario World. They probably count. But, are those new? Master of Disguise? Yeah, I think we're talking about Wario Land. My bad, you're right. Yeah, Wario Land is the one everybody's excited to get a new one. Yeah, it's the worst ending, I believe. Fastest but worst or whatever. Yeah, thank you, Rua. That was a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody. I'll let this play, I guess, but, what time is it? 10? It's almost 10:15. Okay, we need to get ready for Power Rangers coming up, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go and get touch base with Jay. So thanks for watching, everybody.